can get it gone in a blink. We can make a in the sink. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash in the middle. Boy, I just off the riddle for this pound cake giggles. Now I see fiddle all around me. He little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping, need a they also. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. Yeah, I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a in the sink. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did, tell me who the was stopping us. The ops keep popping up. Cops try to lock us up. When it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a whole philosopher. In the open all the chakras up the block inside it and molten lava. Check it, thermometers. These rats is synonymous to climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a pile. And he ain't got a chance to solve and tell me get him any
gone in the blink. We can make a
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins. Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run here with Mostert. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And the Bush is going forward about the 32.
For the most part, that's a pretty decent game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This one left side caught by Barrios. And he is going to grab the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execute.
And now after the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 48 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run area.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown run. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little
extra point. And good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Gets past one man. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He held that right down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua. Able to find the open
field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5.
At the 13-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Here's Mostert. And he's here. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in his first half. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think I downloaded that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got his man, it's Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. 2nd and 2. That's dumped off to Pollard. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Swinging this out to Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A running play on first down, get 4 to the 29. And timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Tua, the final shot before half. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll throw now on the final play. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the running game in that first half. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're up to a fast start here.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he's got this one across midfield in the Cowboy territory. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have a first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now, and their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. J-Ron Curse in on the tackle. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's swung out to Mostert. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A solid pick on the 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2nd and 9. The 2 is going to change things up. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right away. A knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 1st down, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They hand it off to Mostert. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And this offense on third down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 17. Tua going to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Dolphins first down and cover the big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Tua on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now,
they've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got banked there. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a...
Still that way. Still broad day. Live that
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Miami. And look at this. Loose football. One of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they? Yeah. I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Isaiah Likely the target that time. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. Before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Edwards. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Here's for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Second down, here's Mostert again. And Mostert going to pick up the Dolphins' first down as they get this out past the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And getting this chip shot in midfield, they're spotted at the 49. Given 12 yards there, the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pass taken in. Ball's going to tie in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's into space past the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go with Mostert. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 23-yard line.
Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down. He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Extra point and good by Sanders. We are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7 7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline and watch the opponent out for a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now
they're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been, and he going down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, but they bring him down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Flushed out right. Throwing the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And nearly another reception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's a 2nd and 8. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that pretty well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is going to be called in by the tight end, Andrews. Now a timeout signaled for. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The return is Duvernay. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own and regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. They're going to come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a first down.
Throwing is Jackson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He finds his target, Baker. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Mostert. And a good run here as he'll run the other way down to the 4-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. We couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Mostert. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he will have the Dolphins first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. And they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take the ball.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They run once more with Edwards. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Jackson now. Looking left side, he's got it in. That's him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before the goal
take their shots.
Yeah.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
No, I'm probably pocket
They
guys.
set up the screen to him. And we're getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Nothing right now.
Now 2nd and 4. A give for Edwards running right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Here's 1st down. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
At the 36-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Jackson. Down to the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And this crowd into him now. 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Here's a 2nd and 7. Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Throwing, Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Giving credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. We're going over the football. They had to go through with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gardner. You've been watching the NFL.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got a mimic feeling. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chilling. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game sports center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's dumped off to Pollard. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking downfield for Pollard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Tua. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The throw down the field, Carpenter is running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On the game, this is their 4th down. And now off to the races, down the right side. Inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 56 yards on the ground. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Dolphins nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down and going for a gain of 11. They hand it off to Mostert. Fighting through it. He's got space. He may go. They're off the way for the long touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 67 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter. Tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick start opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. In motion left goes Cooks. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Cooks motions to the left. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got him in, complete. A big play here for Dallas. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. A give to the fullback on the down. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Prescott. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here trying to tie this football game. Nowhere to go that time. They maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
On the return, this is Turpin, and able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action now, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Prescott now. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. There on the tackle. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will be set up now as he brings it single back inside the 20. I'll tell you what, credit is due there in preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Damone Clark, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Eluding the pressure. Pressure gets to him again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. In motion left goes Cooks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
And they'll let the fullback try and take it home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's the fullback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're going to speed things up here.
That's the game of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's rarely aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Prescott looks to throw on first. That is caught by Lamb. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And with the play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A first down throw for Prescott. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a...
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 101 yards rushing now for Mostert as he picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Second down, here's Mostert again. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damone Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 4th down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
But that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on 1st down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the 2nd level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
Keep it up, fella.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Damone Clark, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
At the Dolphins' 32-yard line.
Now Prescott. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Now Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.